that brings us into our next story here. On episode 229, the last episode, Dennis and I talked about the fact that Scarlett Johansson was slated to play a villain in the Batman Part 2, but little was known at the time of who she was going to play. But it sounds like she's going to be playing Gilda Gold, aka Harvey Dent's wife. But that's not even the craziest news surrounding the casting, because it looks like at one point Brad Pitt was going to be eyed to play her father-in-law, Harvey Dent's father, who was kind of this abusive alcoholic that made Harvey Dent want to be that good guy. And out of all that, her being this villain, Gilda Gold, that kind of ties into, I guess, last Halloween, which is about like Harvey Dent and Batman searching for this holiday killer who kills people on holidays, and that turned out to be his wife. And that could lead off to Harvey becoming Two Face. I don't know. How do you feel about all that? Like, do you think that makes any sense?
Yeah, I think if all that is true, that sounds like a good movie. That's
Yeah, like,
all I can really say,
yeah.
and I would watch it, like, compared to, like, the stuff that I'm hearing in the Marvel
Mhm.
universe, like, that sounds like an interesting, compelling story that I would wanna watch,
Right.
and if the story's good and it looks as good as the last Batman movie, then that's all I need. It doesn't
Yeah.
I feel like the Christopher Nolan Batmans, like, people, like, hold them on such a high pedestal, and they are good
I
movies,
like him, but
but give them others a chance.
and that's the thing, like, I like I feel like I like Batman Begins more than The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, but everyone's like, "No, no, Dark Knight is the best. Rises is good." But I'm like, watching Bruce kinda train and become Batman and
Yeah,
get the skills, I really dug. And I think that's kind of what we're getting with this Reeves version of Batman, because we're seeing him in the year 1, year 2 kind of phrase. Uh, but how do you feel about, I mean, it's, yeah, apparently negotiations fell through and we're not gonna have Brad Pitt in it, but could you see Brad Pitt falling into this world and fitting in?
yeah. Brad Pitt, seasoned actor.
Yeah.
I feel like he definitely has his own style, if that makes any sense, but I feel like he could just slot in just
Mhm.
fine. Like,
And not playing the main character, just playing like a side character who is like the reason why our main character who is he is.
yeah, I feel like he could do it. I don't know if he'd wanna do it. I don't
True.
know him personally
Yeah.
because he's
You don't
older,
know him
so
fuck, I thought
yeah,
you knew.
yeah. But, he, like, he always plays the main character, but I feel like it would make sense, for him. He's played a lot of sinister characters in the
Mhm.
past. I just feel like he's got a decent range, but Brad Pitt is Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
so, like, he's gonna have that twang to it.
Now, who could you see, playing Harvey Dent married to Scarlett Johansson? Who would you wanna see playing Two-Face essentially down the line? Anybody come to mind for you?
At all. What about you?
That's a good que you know who I think would be cool? We were just talking about Sam Rockwell would be interesting because he kinda, although I guess he was the villain in, yeah, Iron Man 2, so no, maybe not, because he has that friendliness, but he can also be evil.
Sam Rockwell was the best part of Iron
He was, yeah. I did not care for the wrestler as Whiplash.
Man. Yeah,
Fuck, who would be a good Harvey Dent? Like, oh, maybe like Timothy Olyphant?
not sure. The problem is, like, who played Harvey Dent in the Nolan films?
What's his face?
Because he was so
He was
perfect.
great.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's big shoes to fill.
Yeah, fuck, why can I not think of it his,
Was he in that fireman show or something?
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, he was so good. Um, so I don't know who could play it.
Ooh, they should bring Billy D. Williams to play it.
Billy
He played him back in, Lego Batman, I guess. Uh,
I think they should just from Lego Batman. I'm kidding.
dude, Will Arnett as Batman, I love to see it
Yeah,
live action. We were talking about
yeah,
that the other day.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, okay. I guess we killed enough time talking about that. My apologies.